wanna play with me, but they ain't got no history. They know me, they shit to me. I keep it clean like this.
The Manarchy.
Good luck. My wifey blew a kiss to me. I had them wanna play with me,
The
but they
Manarchy.
ain't got no history. They know me, they shit to me. I keep it clean like this.
Energy.
Good luck. My wifey blew a kiss to me. I had them wanna play with me, but they ain't got.
Good evening, everybody. Back again, episode 2, the Manarchy.
Introduce yourself.
Sorry.
We don't do this, do we? It's true. Even I forgot.
Sorry.
We just go with the flow.
Back again, episode 2. I'm Courtney, aka Black Viking.
Jeez.
You talking over me again,
I'll
bro?
let you go. You're older than me.
Age.
But you look older. So,
Okay.
I'm Fifth Nova. To my right is...
I'm Ali brothers.
Yo,
Yeah.
it's
And
Ali.
sisters.
What'd you say?
I said brothers and sisters.
Yo, it's Ali.
To be a righteous one, didn't you?
I was just going to say, but if I just said brothers, it ain't going to go
Order!
right.
All right, calm down.
Right or wrong?
Yeah. So, I guess we'll start again, shall we?
So,
Let's start again.
first off, let's start with,
Jeez.
we've got to pay them bills. Let's talk about our sponsors, because without our sponsors, we might not be here.
Kia
I'm going
run.
to kick off with X-Tarze. X-Tarze, the energy drink, the 1-2-B drinking, yeah? X-Tarze, it's the one. Look at all them beautiful flavors. Huh? Come on. Come on, people.
Discover your favourite
Come
cake.
on. Discover your favorite cake. Yeah, thank you.
I got your back,
Yeah, I
fam.
know that. You got me, you get me. X-Tarze, remember that energy drink, because this is going to be the one. Yeah? Taking over. Done now.
Right, so next we've got the Knots Jeweler, yeah? Luxury watches and jewelry specialists. You'll find them on Insta, which is the Knots Jeweler. If you want your bad boy Rolex, hit them up. I'm sure he'll be able to look after you.
Yes, and we also have our next sponsorship, which is Trident Security, covering all spectrums of security, close protection, licensed venues, event security, retail security, industrial security, residential, and VIP security. So go and check them out. If you need any way securing in the right way, the professional way, contact Trident Security.
Right. So, what's the order of the day then? What's crack-a-lacking?
I'll let Fifth open up it.
Well, I was going to say, does anyone think, like, the question was, is if anyone thought that a woman's place was in the kitchen? I was like,
Wow.
just
You hear that,
it was
brother?
just a question.
If you'd have asked me that in
10 minutes ago.
1960, I'd have said yes. But in 2020, mate, you're having a laugh, mate.
I'm just asking.
Right.
Some people are still old-fashioned.
Mango.
Am I lying?
Okay, let me ask you a question. Are you old-fashioned?
No, I'm just saying,
I'm
innit?
just
It's just
saying,
a
innit?
question.
I'm just trying to feel the vibe.
Some in some ways, yes.
Okay.
Yeah? Do
So
you?
what's- Me?
Yeah.
Bro,
Yes or no?
no.
No.
That's it.
No.
You want to know why?
Go on.
Look at the society we live in today.
Right.
What has that got to do with your household?
Everything.
Everything.
Of course it has.
does.
Where you living?
You know, how many people? No. I'm devil's advocate.
Bro, devil's advocate.
Listen.
You sure look like one.
Listen. No, listen. You know where have you ever met somebody that was one way and then when they're in their own house, they're a different person?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So,
Definitely.
and things can change when you get back home, bro.
Yeah, of course. Man, a lot of men talk the talk, but when the missus is there, it's like it's another... I hear
Different
that.
thing.
It's a different
But I
thing,
think
I
that's
hear that.
with everybody, every male in a little role.
So then why can't some people think that, you know, it might be old fashioned, but like I said, people can go home and expect the woman to be in the kitchen and cooking and this and that, and not saying that they don't cook or they shouldn't. Some men expect that.
See, in my house...
Some men do expect that.
In my house, everyone cooks. Even my kids.
Indeed.
Even my kids.
Indeed.
You know what I mean?
But some people have still got them
Yeah,
old
I hear
school
that.
traits.
I hear that. And I think maybe some women will do that naturally, but you know the whole, a woman should be in the kitchen and that's all she should do. No, fam.
Do you think people like that don't exist though?
I'm not saying
Yeah.
that they don't exist, but I'm saying they're old school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like flares, fam.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I couldn't. Women are probably more successful right now than
Yeah.
men.
There's a lot of power females out there.
100%.
In all walks of life. You know what I mean? From music to selling to
Marketing,
everything.
everything.
Running it.
Women are running things, yeah, for real.
And
What's that song from Beyonce?
The
Go on.
Beyonce song.
Who run the world?
We run the world.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
And speaking of women, if you're interested in jumping on our show
yeah, you're damn right.
and you're a female, strong female, thick-skinned, doesn't play about, knows what they're talking about, give us a shot and we'll see what we can do. We need a woman on here, don't you think, Ali?
Absolutely, brothers.
I think it would be
And
good
sisters.
having a female on here. It
Yeah.
would balance out the dynamics. You know what I mean?
You know what?
But it's got to
Especially
be a strong woman. Sorry.
No.
It's got to be a strong woman, though.
especially with the views.
Yes.
Certain views.
Yeah.
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 They can have they say as in a female's shoes.
Perspective.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Perspective.
So if there's any women out there who think they could hold their own on this show and sit around the table with us and be part of the collective, get in contact, get involved. You know what I mean? Get involved.
Please
like
do.
that.
Please do.
Like that.
So let's talk about this man's reigning. What can we call it? He's had a long run of number ones and he's quite popular. Could we call Drake the king of rap right now?
What?
Could we name Drake the king of rap right now? Always drops a banger. Seems to go to number one all the time. Gets all the best beats, it seems. Wicked at his choruses. Can we call him the king right now at the minute?
Right, but see, what we've got to do first and foremost is like, what are we calling him the king for? Are we calling him the king at spitting, lyrically? Or are we saying he's the king because he sells more units?
Probably. I mean,
Because there's different categories.
I know what you're saying, but if you look at it like Michael Jackson, he wasn't the best singer, but
But you didn't have to be, because if you look at people like you say, Michael Jackson,
Prince,
Rod Stewart, they're not great singers, but they're unique. They've got a unique sound.
I agree, yeah.
You get me?
You think Drake's unique?
Do I think Drake's unique? You know, I'm not even lying. You know, when I first say Drake, I weren't in it. Yeah. I couldn't see what people was into personally myself.
Yeah.
The only thing I could see, like, I can kind of see where they relate to it, but I didn't have him out as one of the greatest. No, because I'm old school, so I'm from the real school of rap. You know what I mean? Where man spit and man freestyle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
You know what does me?
go on.
You know this brother. Do you know where music isn't where he started from?
He's an actor.
Is it?
Yeah, he was a
Disney actor.
like Nickelodeon,
Like
Disney.
Disney.
Yeah, he was an actor.
It's the same for Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
He's man. So I see him as a selected individual.
But what do you think? Like, what is he running things right now?
No.
No, not now.
Really?
No, not now.
Right now?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Right now?
Why do you think he is?
In a way, he's.
You know what he's sick at?
I think he's good as a collective.
It's consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
I'm
enough,
saying,
innit?
Go back 2-3 years.
No, we're not talking about 3 years. Talking
You
about
couldn't knock
now.
him. Now, it's like the market is inundated.
But the machine that Drake is, the machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's been said that he's got ghostwriters and but whatever the machine is, that is Drake.
Not working.
Would you not say that that you think he's popping? I mean, do you think he's bigger than Lil Wayne right now?
Well, I'd say yes, just because Lil Wayne is it about again. But Lil Wayne in his heyday was a strong character.
Well,
Yeah, of course.
in Lil Wayne, the one that brought him out.
Well,
but he came through the same camp, innit?
Well, it's his
Kind of.
it's
Young
his
Money.
artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drake and Nicki Minaj is Lil Wayne's artist. They
Or
belong
is
to
it
him.
Babies artist.
No,
Birdman.
that's why they're Young Money. They're under Lil Wayne's thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
But you know what it is? Shall I tell you what I give credit for Drake? He always hits one-hit wonders. Yeah? at the right time.
Yeah.
So you had that, you know, where, and he's got these little moves that he does.
Mm-hmm.
What was the song that he did?
Left foot.
Yeah, what you had on Insta, yeah?
Brother.
Jeez.
Shall we stay focused?
I'm staying focused. I'm
Yeah.
just telling you, this is about Drake. So
Yeah.
this is, I record that moment of what I see you. Yeah. So,
Who are?
yeah, but the thing is, right, you see that video there? We was in lockdown. That video itself, he did it in his yard. Right or wrong? The guy was publicitating his mask, which was a Nike thing. Yeah. So
He's
I think
marketing genius.
Bro, it was 100 millions.
Yeah, he's a marketing genius. So what? So if you don't think he's the king, who would you say is? And don't say Jay-Z.
It's like I'm saying to you, when you're saying the king of what?
I know.
The king
I can't
of
give
numbers then. Numbers.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
for selling, yes. I can't knock him.
yeah.
But who
He sells
okay.
units.
But what do you class him as? Rap or R&B?
Well,
ask yourself that one.
This is the era now.
I wouldn't class him as rap.
No.
I wouldn't put him in the same thing as like Griselda,
No.
Jay-Z, you know what I mean? It's more pop.
Let me
Commercial.
you know what we're talking about Drake? Let me pop one in. Drake or Kanye?
Me, Kanye.
Yeah, I would say Kanye as well.
Kanye.
He's got a different sound.
Yeah.
It's different style.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a very. There ain't no saying that though. You know, people said that he doesn't write his shit as well.
Bro, who writes
Doesn't
this
matter.
shit?
No, I know.
Them days are gone now.
I'm being fair. That's all it is. I'm just being fair. Like,
Yeah, but how many of these rappers or R&B singers do write their own thing?
no,
Singers, it's different. But you know when you go back into rap, yeah, back in the days, and you told someone you didn't write your rap, you're done. Your career's done.
I'm sure G Unit was.
You're
50
done.
rap for them.
no. He did a lot of choruses. For like he did a lot for Games album. The choruses.
But then you got to remember, like I'm saying that, but you got man like Dr. Dre, who,
Jay-Z wrote for him.
yeah,
And Snoop.
yeah.
And you know that Dre Day song with Snoop on? They couldn't, the story is that they couldn't, when they got the intro, they couldn't find nothing, but they knew they wanted to use it. So they rang Jay-Z and flew him in. He did everything, Snoop's verse and Jay-Z. Snoop said it.
I class Dre more as a producer, man.
Yeah, but he's
raps.
still he's a big icon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cube for me, bro.
I think that's the thing. The industry is very fickle because in one hand it's this and in another
It's all
hand,
wrestling.
Yeah,
It's all
you know
wrestling.
what I mean? So it's like, I don't know.
Just listen to the music and that's it. Is
Done.
it good music or
Yeah.
is it not? Is
Done
it?
it.
Yeah, but it's that music you only listen to a few weeks and then the next thing comes out, doesn't it?
But that's how the industry's going.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter no more.
I'm still listening to hip hop from like Gangstar and, you know what I mean, and Pete Rock and, you know what I mean. I'm still listening to them hip hop from back in them days. I'm bumping it now like it was brought out yesterday.
And to be fair as well, Griselda's bringing back.
Griselda is real hip hop.
Yeah,
fam.
they're bringing it
real.
back. They're bringing it
Brought
back.
back.
Yeah.
That sound, that grimy, grungy
working.
sound. Like I'm listening to it and I'm like,
It's like a
I'm
mixture-
18 again.
Yeah, it's like listening to
Yeah.
Mobb Deep, like
Yeah.
a mixture of Wu-Tang.
Definitely.
It's like, yeah. So they're bringing it back. So
It has to come back though because no disrespect, the whole
Industry.
I'm not even going to say because people. I'm a rapper. I'm hip hop. No, a lot is that it's gone.
don't matter no more.
We lost that a long time
Don't
ago.
matter no more.
You know what I mean? Because no disrespect, all of this trap rare thing. It's.
Julie, do you like what you think of drill?
What do I think of drill? I like the beats. I like the beats. I
When
do
that
like
when
the
that
beats.
when that formed to be poetic.
I don't want.
You don't want to share your
No,
views.
it's not that. It's just I can't talk because I don't do drill, or people that do drill can talk for that. But from what I hear,
Bro, all these young guns out here, they're all doing it.
no, that's what's popping right now.
You got to realize, like, when I was 18, 20, and we was doing hip hop, it was looked on as the same as drill nowadays. Yeah, because back in them days when I was young, the Rastafarian was big. You know what I mean? So when we're going studio to Marcus Garvey and that, and it was Bear Rastaman and Big Man in there with the engineers, and we're talking about hip hop, Man was like, nah, man, some of you that thing, you know what I mean? Type of thing. You know
It
what I
wasn't
mean?
big. It wasn't.
It
that
wasn't big.
No.
But, and what it is the older generation didn't get it. Like, we don't get drill. You know what I mean? So it's just a recurring cycle. And I will, coming from a school of hip hop and MCing as an art form, I will look at drill with like, but it doesn't excite me, because when I think lyrics, I think about, I'm listening to someone because I'm thinking like, wow, how did he think of that? You know what I mean? And where drill, it's very blatant and basic. But
I like it.
The youths, them love it.
I like it.
So
I do like it.
at the end of the day, I'm not going to cuss it and say, nah, where. I think the only downside of drill is the violence and that it promotes.
Yeah.
100%.
You know what I mean? That's the only downside. But it's an art form at the end of the day.
Because there's a lot of gang business on this drill thing right now. And,
But then it's a thing where you get youths come into drill nowadays, and they think for them to be a drill artist, they've got to talk all of that stuff. They think that's how it's got to be.
It's all the same though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is all the same.
Yeah.
It is. Because it's that thing where, and you got to realise, in music, you might have Backstreet Boys or whatever boy band you got. It's a formula.
You got to fit in.
Yeah. So they will use a formula.
Yeah.
So their first and their seventh track, it's the same formula.
Yeah.
They're just doing the same thing and regurgitating it because they know that works. So the drill guys, they're only doing what they've seen happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's how the industry works.
That's what's popping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The industry wants you to make money. No, don't do that. Do this, because we
what's
know
in.
that works.
Today's flavour, innit? Simple.
Speaking of kings, then, who would you say are the kings of? I suppose it's hard to dissect, but who would you say the kings of England are? Who's doing their thing?
Well, right now, like for me, Gigs,
Yeah.
Skepta,
Yeah.
top tier for me. Independent, they're very, very current, still releasing to this day, can stand up to more or less anyone.
Yeah.
And I'm not dissing them. Like, for me, Gigs is unique.
He changed the
There's
game, didn't he?
no one like Gigs.
Yeah, he changed the game.
He's unique. His whole, how he spits and everything. No, you can't do Gigs' thing. Because people will tell you straight, no, you're biting Gigs. Gigs' sound is Gigs' sound.
Remember when he changed the game though?
Yeah,
he changed it enough.
They tried to blackball him, and he was still strong, and still got his BET.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Why? Because he had the streets.
Yeah.
The streets were following him and loved him. Yeah? And I think the change now in the industry, where the labels, it's not that they're not there again, but they can't dictate now fully what is what and what blows.
Because it's so easy to go independent now. YouTube, social medias, it's your platform now.
Definitely.
So if you know what you're doing, you can pop off on your own. You don't need no labels, and that's what they're struggling with.
Yeah.
The industry.
So, who you saying?
I think Chipmunk's. I think he always does his thing.
Yeah.
He can make good tunes and battle basically. He does his thing.
Definitely.
Well, he did it recently, didn't he? With
But he's been doing it for a long time.
A long time.
Yeah, he's a sound man, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's like.
Well, I'm sure he never retaliated back to Low Key.
I don't know about that.
You gotta
But
watch
we know that he's more than capable. You know what I mean? Because Stormzy haven't replied to him. So, but yeah, I would say Chipmunk. I think Fredo's doing his thing.
I don't know.
Touch and go.
I can't.
Yeah, he's all right.
Fredo's he's doing his thing.
He's doing his thing.
Yeah, he's doing his
up
thing. I've got to say this, but YoungT&Bugsy,
Yeah, man.
Mate,
they're killing it.
mate.
They're killing it.
One, they're from Notts. So,
Round of applause.
Jeez.
Shout out to YoungT&Bugsy.
Bugsy,
I'll give it back.
Salute, brothers.
done it there. From Notts, came into the game,
Yeah.
worked hard. Now look, they're up there with
Heady One.
They're up there.
They're on the platform.
Bam. They're up
Everybody.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Open doors for Knots.
Yeah.
People will look at Knots now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And know, like, we're on the map, fam. You put us on the map.
facts. Big
People have
facts.
to be gracious.
Big facts. Big G's.
Wanna play with me?
Say no more.
No, listen, and shout out to Young T and Bugsy. If you're seeing this, yo, try. We want you to come on here, man, and chat about, come and talk about your journey from beginning to end.
100%.
Please try and get on here, man. But yeah, I would say Young T and Bugsy, Chipmunk.
Yeah.
You know,
You know what I say?
go on.
Jay Huss, bro.
I love Jay.
Jay was sick.
I love Jay.
I think
Just
he's sick.
yeah,
Same again.
Dynamic.
Sick.
Unique.
Yeah.
Unique, fam. Unique.
Yeah.
His album as well this year.
I still bump it now.
Yeah. It's hard.
Still bump
It's
it
hard.
now.
Back
Still
to
bump it
front,
now.
you can.
Love it.
It's nice.
He's hard.
Love it.
For me, he's up.
Yeah, he's hard. He can, and he's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's got the African.
Yeah. He can add it all in.
Yeah, he's nice, man. He's just
You know who else I love? Burna Boy.
love him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hard. Very talented.
He's
Very talented.
He's checking what's the name.
Steph London.
I'm sure they're done in it.
Are they done?
Where the split up.
No.
I'll probably.
But you know what? I watched Mobo's the other day. Yeah. I didn't know half of the acts on there.
See.
I didn't know them. I was actually like, right, who's that? So I've had to go and like research them. And you know what? UK right now, we're doing bits. Yeah?
Yeah.
We're doing bits. It's looking good. Like 5-10 years ago,
Hard work.
you couldn't sit it. Like I remember talking to promoters and talking about like the carnival and that, and like who should we book? Mate, I was struggling. We're struggling to think of an artist to bring. Now you're spoilt for choice.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're spoilt for choice.
Yeah. And that's good. I mean,
Very good.
inspirational as well. And if you're trying to do your music, now's the perfect time to push yourself and believe in yourself. And things have changed.
Yeah.
So you've got your platforms, you've got your social medias that can help you. And you just need to believe in your talent and just keep doing it.
I would say though, yeah, you wouldn't go into nothing not knowing.
Yeah.
So educate yourself and learn the game.
100.
Because there's a science behind this, fam. Yeah? Like, making a banger in the studio is only part of it. Yeah? If you haven't got your PR, your social media and all of that patterned,
Yeah.
mate,
Also,
come on, man.
also, what I would say, this is my personal opinion, I think the creativity of your video
Yeah.
that you put out,
Again.
you have to put, it is what it is. You've got to put your effort into your creativity into your video as well, because it's so important visually. People want to hear a banger, but trust me,
People want to see a banger
see,
now.
people want to. How many times have you listened to a man's album back in the day and they didn't bring out a video and it was kind of wounding, or the video wasn't that good, or
But it's a thing where, and I was saying this to Gav the other day, I heard a tune and I was like, yeah, it was all right. But you know, when I seen the video, it
tied
was a
it
whole
together.
different thing. Yeah,
Tied it
like,
together.
Right, I get it now. You know what I mean? So a video is very essential.
Yeah.
You have to have a video.
And you've got to get creative.
Yeah, you
Well,
have
it's
to.
the way you market it.
Yeah. So also, it all ties in together. It's not just a simple thing no more. You've got to put in your work with it. So
And I think the thing as well is like, people have to realise, because I'm a studio man, innit? So I'm in studio, I live in studio, I'm making beats, mixing, You see all them man out there running up and down and saying that they're shutters and all of that. Take your money out your pocket and pay.
in it,
Yeah, you come in studio on some rock pocket thing, don't want to pay. You go into video man back, do me a video for 50 quid, for 100 quid. Come on, man.
you need to
This
put
is
it
a
in.
man's graft. Respect a man's graft.
Yeah, man.
Yeah? Because you're coming to him to make you a banger. You're coming to him to make you a banging video, but you want to give him 50 quid.
Also,
Come on, man.
also respect.
You know what? Obviously, with all due respect, I don't really know this side of the work. So I thought it's like, man, come here, whatever the invoice you pay. But if you're saying what, 50, what is that? What these people are offering?
Well, it's bits and
200
bobs.
quid,
Someone
yeah.
they're always trying to cut corners. Like you get it.
And the amount of work that's put in to make
lot.
a video is a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. See, back in the days, like you're making a video, because my brother, he did a video, it got on, well, Gavin was in the crew.
Oh
You're talking
yeah.
a standard video back in the day, 25 bags. Yeah?
No joke.
That's film. 25 bags.
No joke.
That's it.
Yeah.
If you're not paying them money, you're not getting a video of quality.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
You can get
be
it.
couple grand.
And that's it.
That couple grand now is the same as 25 bags back in the day.
Yeah.
Innit, Gav? Yeah?
Most
Real
definitely.
talk.
And you've got to also as well, you've got to respect the cameraman's accessibility.
Yeah.
Because why? Sometimes you're waiting for a couple of months. Sometimes if he's good,
Yeah.
could be waiting 6 months.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you've got to put your money in. There's no two ways about it. There's no point in trying to skank or try and cut corners with a video man. He's going to put you on. He's
Yeah,
going
for real.
to give you the platform that you need. Trust me. And if you trust in him, you get me.
Yeah.
You can put your stuff out and it can look amazing. There's no point. Just put your money where your mouth is.
Put your
Kind
money
of
where
thing.
your mouth is. And it's a thing where, like, back in my time, people were bad mind. People need to collab.
Yeah. Yeah.
Build your scene.
Yeah.
You with me? You've got music man, you've got video man, you've got promoters. Link and connect.
That's
Make
what
it
needs.
happen, fam. Yeah? Because one man can't make this work. It's about building that network. You make your tune, you've got your video, you've got your PR, you've got your radio station.
And believe it.
Your magazine. It has to be.
Yeah. And believe it or not, the man that you need to do business with, you need to promote him as
Yeah,
well.
for real.
He's got. What's the point in you trying to pop off if the other person? There's no point in trying to be number one or trying to be above that man when you can work with him.
That's right.
At the end of the day, he needs to be. It's better if my man's popping off and I know him and me and him are cool and we can link. Let's do it. Because it's good music, innit? You want to make good music. You don't just want to be number one because it just don't work anymore. It don't work like that. So
Facts. Big facts.
you don't have to venture out. Do you know
That's
what I mean?
right. That's right.
I would say.
Real.
Right.
And which brings us on to the next.
I'd just like to say, like I'm saying, there's nothing better than waking up in the morning, yeah, and doing what you love doing.
True.
Huh?
True.
Come on, man.
True.
Like, if you can wake up every morning, if you love taking pictures, you love videoing, you like making music, if you can wake up 7 days a week knowing that you're just, like, for me, waking up, turning on my studio and making beats, mate, I'm in heaven. Yeah? I'm in heaven, fam. So I turn up at work, like, it's not work for me.
Yeah.
'Cause I love this.
This is
You
passion.
get me? Right.
Passion. You know what? You know, it's a maddest thing. You know when you were saying wake up in the morning, I had that tune in my head. When I wake up in the morning.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I can't
Remember that,
remember who it
Jerome?
is. Who is it?
I don't know.
Hey, we've got a little boy bang thing going on there.
get me,
Yes. Huh?
He was giving the eyes, bro.
Jeez.
Don't involve me in that.
He's looking to pass 50 quid, bro.
Don't involve me in that.
Let's move on.
Which brings us to the next topic. What happened? What happened? This is an important question, Courtney.
Go on.
What happened to the Nottingham rap scene? What happened? Because has it gone quiet? Because I think so.
The Nottingham rap scene, it changed and it developed. See, what you got to realise, like, back in the days, yeah, you had the man them rapping. Yeah, it started off with the man them rapping, yeah? And then not even trying to be racist or nothing. And you had the English guys
Yeah.
getting into rap, but they couldn't be in the circles where the man them was. Yeah. So then you had the uni scene
Yeah.
got made. So, and they was comfortable in town rapping at the pubs and at the uni scene, where the man them was just in the hood doing their thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they couldn't get on the uni scene because they wouldn't let us in. You know, one of them, fam. So as it progressed, the man them died out.
I was going to say, do you think it died out?
Yeah, the man them died out. Like, I'd say in areas like St. Anne's and that, we're stronger. Like Radford and that, we died out.
Yeah.
St. Anne's held the baton and ran with it and kept it moving. You know what I mean? And then, you know what I mean, you had like out the Ville and them, they broke boundaries.
Yeah.
So they hit town and they hit town running.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Scorsese,
Yeah, man.
Gavin, Lee Ramsey, Charisma, all of them. They in town, they were names.
Temps.
Temps,
Yeah.
Simone. They were names on this thing. You know what I mean? And then you had the English rappers, the Capos and I can't remember all the, you know what I mean? And Duncan and on the town scene, bubbling and doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
But the one thing that never really happened, no one actually, apart from out the Ville, bus out of Nottingham. Yeah? We had our little scene and people were trapped in that little scene. Yeah. You know what I mean? And you can only do that for so long.
What do you think it would take to get further than what they are now? Like, what do you think it takes? What does the scene need? What do they need to do? What do you think it needs?
For rap or
just I would just say if you're getting into music and if there has been any mistakes made, what can they avoid? Maybe that was installed into the old school Nottingham rapper music /
For me
singer. Personally,
I think first and foremost is people need to treat it like a business. Yeah, it's not a brethren's thing. Because me and my man don't like. Me and my man could be the top 2 rappers.
Yeah.
It makes sense, me and him making a tune.
Yeah.
Put things aside, make a tune.
Do you think it's an ego thing?
Yeah, sometimes yes. Yeah, I would say that. You know what I mean? People need to put that aside because you got to remember, when you're looking at the bigger acts, that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Man are collaborating. You might have 100 million followers. I might have 100 million followers. When we do a tune,
that's 200.
Now that's 200 million.
Yeah, that's 200.
Yeah?
Makes sense. Makes
Well,
sense.
we got YoungT&Bugsy.
Yeah, of course.
You know
That's
I mean?
what they've done.
Listen, them two are amazing.
Look, they've featured on more or less all of the H, Heady One.
Yeah.
They've featured on everyone's team.
Fredo, everyone.
Fredo and everyone. And now look, now they're on top. Now they're on top.
Their music's gone global.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at the Don't Rush.
Don't Rush was like a...
Everybody's boss star, everybody's spat on
it.
it.
Was that social media sensation.
Killed it. Killed
I
it.
even should drop it myself when I'm at home, you get me? Change my little outfits and... You get me? Say no more, man.
Yes, Courts. In the building.
Yeah, man. Well, you heard what Court says. You know what? You have to just stay on your thing and...
You have to stay on it and be loyal to the thing, innit?
Yeah.
Because like I'm saying, at the end of the day, it's a business.
Yeah.
Treat it like a business. And I'm saying there's people out there, because I'm constantly on Snapchat and that, and seeing people. There's a new female, is it Cherry Ruby or something? Sorry for getting your name wrong. She's got a video out. You know what I mean? Female.
From Knots?
She's from Knots.
Okay.
Yeah, she's got a video out, like a female thing.
She a singer or
a rapper? There's Misha B.
Yeah.
Misha. Yo, mate, you're not ready for Misha. Let me tell you now. I used to record Misha. I think she's doing her thing in London now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But Misha's big. And Misha sings. Misha's ragga.
I think you mentioned something like that.
Yeah, Misha's on her thing. There's a lot. So if I haven't named you, it's not a disrespect. I can't remember everyone. Trish, Veronica Kane, Local Healers. There's a lot out there doing their thing. You get me? There's a lot out there.
Yeah.
I think you just got to be passionate, innit?
Yeah, of course you are.
Indeed.
That's all that matters.
You know what it is as well, bro? It's sacrifice.
Yeah.
Sacrifice plays a major part in it. You've got to cut out, even if you're in school, if you're in college, you've got to cut out the things that you're drawn to if you want to make it. Really. Everything.
Well, it's that thing, because I was talking to a young artist the other day, and he was saying, I'm going to make it, Courts. And my question to him was this: what is making it? You clearly show me what is making it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because making it to one man could be totally different to making it to another man. You know what I mean? Yeah, if I put a tune out now, I'll get a couple hundred tunes. Couple hundred. I can get that.
Yeah.
Walking in my kitchen and cutting up 2 plantain and frying it. You know what I mean? Have I made it then?
Yeah.
But they need guidance, innit? This is what they need showing, and I think they need to know that it's the work they've got to put in, and they need to be around certain people.
Work, man. You pay the price.
Yeah.
But you need to be around certain people. You need to be around the right people, and we need a lot more people guiding these youngsters, as that have got talent as well and that want to make it. They need guidance.
I think the thing, and I totally agree. And I think the whole thing now, because I think what Nottingham lacked is like I'm saying, is collaboration, is people trying to do this label. I wouldn't say actually do a record label, but a label type of environment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So people can jump on board or be around in the environment. Because when I was coming up and learning, you know what I mean, I'd go and sit down in a man's studio.
Yeah.
And just sit there in the back and a quiet.
Me
and
too.
And just watch, man.
Yeah, enough times I used to go studio and sit down.
My brothers used to
Not even
have a studio there. I finally got in it. We used to call it Crouch Studio. And I used to sit down and watch, man. Sampling and doing this. I didn't have a clue what he was doing, but I used to watch him.
I think it's creativity, man.
Of course it is.
Yeah, of course.
It
I
is.
think, you know, I work with a lot of these young people, and you've kind of witnessed a few, innit?
Yeah.
Especially when I work in his school, and they said they can drop some bars or whatever they do, and bro,
Yeah, but you've done the thing is what I just says to Courts. It's just putting them, look how you've met people that you've worked with that want to do music, and boom, you thought, okay, let me put them onto a man that has been around that world before and can give them just a little bit of inspiration, you know what I'm saying? And that's all it takes. Some people don't get that. Some people are talented and they're not told, yo, you're sick, or the own people that are around them are not telling them than they should be. Kind of not hating, but you know,
it's recognition, innit?
Yeah, they need telling, man. If someone's good at something, let them know.
Let them know.
Tell them truthfully.
Real talk.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
no point I do it.
There might be another young T&Bugsy out there ready to bust through the door and, you know what I mean, and do the same thing and open another door for Nottingham. Because at the end of the day, the more we can get through, the more light that shines on us.
Innit?
Well, you got that. Sorry to cut you, but the kid the other day.
Is it?
Cool Kid Cade.
Yeah. Mate.
He's 12?
10.
10?
10.
Mate, when he spat, we do a thing called Show Off to Go Off, and it's for the youths, them under 16s, and we brought this youth here, and he performed right there on the floor. Mate, when he spat, my mouth dropped like raw. And we interviewed him after. This youth's 10.
Yeah.
He's so plugged in,
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
Confident.
Knows what he's talking about. I've got this, I've got an EP, I'm doing a video, I write my lyrics. When I write my lyrics then get sent to my team. I'm like, what? What?
Mad.
Come on,
Change.
man.
There's no excuse.
You know what it is as well,
No
Courts? The support he gets.
Yes.
Yeah, especially mum.
Yeah.
Supports him very well.
Yeah, definitely.
That's good,
Definitely.
man. Needs that push.
Energy.
Needs that energy. Yeah, man. So it's just the talent's there, innit? It's just
Definitely.
just needs that
Nurturing.
push. Yeah, that's it.
Nurturing.
Guidance. So brings on to our next topic, I suppose. So here's a question I've got for both of you. And you too, Gavin. Is it cool? Is it cool in this day and age to tell another man that you love him?
Yeah.
Brother, are you good?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Hang on, hold on. What?
Brother, what going with you? No, I don't mean like that. Like, you're talking about, you know what I mean, the gal in the kitchen and that. And now you're on about a brother with love.
It's
What
a
is
question.
What's
It's
up
a
with you, brother?
question.
Huh?
Yeah, but it's a question.
What, go on.
Is it okay?
Brother's brotherhood, innit?
I'm
That's
asking.
it.
Listen, every
I'm
time
not talking like, I don't
All
know.
right, all right, yeah,
What,
but listen.
What spectrum of love do you mean?
when I'm saying
You
listen
get
to
me?
me.
What's the spectrum,
Bro, jump to answer the question.
Go ahead.
Okay, because you got a bit defensive. So.
No, I'm not got different, brother.
Wait, what's up with your face?
Bro, I'm just a bit. You started this thing off with like a gal in the kitchen.
you
Then you
upset,
topping
bro?
about you got
Hold
listen,
on.
with a man.
Listen.
Oh, go on here, bro.
Listen.
Why even my laptop shut off?
Bro, you all right?
Laptop's gone off.
He's clearly uncomfortable with the love.
Manarchy.
Brother.
No, serious. On a serious
You know
note.
what,
What is no? Because what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
stop talking
My
over
bad.
me. What I'm saying is back in the day you couldn't do them things like you couldn't. This is what I'm trying to. This is there is a point to
it. It depends where you are mentally.
Yeah.
I have youths who I work with, and there's a youth who works with me, and he will tell me, "Yo, Courts, I love you, no homo."
Yeah.
And I don't look at that in no funny man or funny thing type of way. Yeah, because at the end of the day, like, you got to realise we're here in this community doing what we're doing. Yeah. And for a man to say, yo, I love you, it's not like a passionate, like he loves a gal. He just loves what you're doing or what you're doing for them. So yes, and I don't have no problem with that, fam. And I will tell a man, yeah, I love this guy, you know, fam. Not a problem. This is what it is. Yeah, and I agree. Back in the days, you couldn't say them things. Man would look at you like, "Right, where you going with?"
Yeah.
But it's different now, fam.
No, I totally agree.
Different.
What do you think makes it so more open to now than back in the day?
Because people are more understanding. Yeah, people are more understanding and people are a lot more emotional now. You know what I mean? Because people from a younger age go through trials and tribulations from young. So they understand that man have that more emotional. Look, all right, just going into things like dress. The way man dressed nowadays, you couldn't dress like that back in the day. You know what I mean? You couldn't. So things have changed, have developed. You know what I mean? And I'm saying emotionally, people have developed as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you know, saying that,
Go on.
that young person who said that to you maybe doesn't have that role model that you are.
Yeah.
And that's why he feels that.
Yeah, definitely.
But what I got in my head when you said that was like Birdman and you get me like Lil Wayne.
Like that. Yeah, but that's their relationship. That's their relationship, innit?
Yeah, but
like
they class themselves as brothers, yeah?
that's his dad.
That's his dad.
He classes that.
classes him as dad.
That's his dad. He calls him dad.
Now, I'm not saying it's right, but I kind of get where they're coming from. You know what I mean? I get where they're coming from because you got to realise like the level them are on and what they're doing on a day to day, it is a father and son relationship.
Yeah, it has to be to
but
be
not
that
lip to lip,
successful
fam.
and support.
Yeah, but you got to realise to us over here in England, it's a different mind state. You with me?
Yeah,
like,
culture's different.
Man over in America will talk about nyamming cratchers. In England, man don't do them things there.
You know what? Let me tell you something because
on.
it's just coming to my head. I'll tell you something. Check this out, yeah?
Jeez.
You know what? In my uni days, yeah, Mum was working in Warrington on the doors, yeah? And funny thing with Warrington, yeah, half of these mum think they're Scotsers, yeah?
Okay.
Because it's in the middle of, it's in between Manchester and Liverpool, right? So half of them are Man United fans, half of them are Liverpool man, yeah? Bruv, when I was working on the doors, I remember these brothers, the way they were with each other, bro, like kissing each, bruv, and they were like, this is like bedrooms.
Yeah.
I'm looking at them,
Yeah, but when you say kissing,
bro, I'm talking like peck on, what Birdman and whatever did, Lil Wayne. But that's the way they kind of, you see how we would kind of do the handshake and the hug.
Yeah.
You cool, brother.
Yeah.
That's love, innit?
Yeah.
These man were pecking each other.
Yeah.
What did you think about that?
I'm like, brother, you mad?
I'm
I just
asking you a
looked at him, I went,
question.
brother, you're cool.
Was
you
Did
okay?
it make you feel uncomfortable or?
No, I didn't feel. I just looked at him and I thought, right, it's bro. Everyone's entitled to their own
course.
opinion and they can do what they want. But bro, I'm talking. These were massive steadheads, bro. Like it looked wrong. You know what I mean?
Yo, it's Ali.
It looked wrong. It looked wrong, bro.
Yeah.
In the middle of a nightclub.
Yeah.
Are you mad?
Yeah.
Off your head and you do nah, bro. That's drugs.
Yeah.
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 But
that's
this is
different.
what I know because they were best mates or whatever they were, and I'm like, bro, no, mate. The gals were there as well.
So in this day and age,
Yeah.
Courtney's answered it. In this day and age, do you think it's acceptable or okay?
Yeah, of course, bro. It's like it's that love, innit? It's that affection you have as a brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you feel like something happens, you know, that's personal, and your mate who's really close to you, you know, you class him as your brother, innit? You know, and then you give him that devotion.
Yeah.
I'm not talking nothing.
No, I
It's
know
like
what you mean.
Courtney
I know
said
what
with
you
your
mean.
Person. I know why he feels that because he doesn't have that connection maybe elsewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't need. Maybe it's not just that though. Maybe it's just
They're commenting.
love in it. Done.
Well, it's
It don't-
common.
Yeah, but it don't need to be like. It don't always need to be because maybe they didn't get that love and they're getting it now. Maybe it's just they're just being real. Like, yo, I love you, bro. No, I love rolling with this guy, or kind of like.
I think it's a bit of both, definitely. I hear what you're saying. I think it's a bit of both because you got to realise, like, with some of these youngsters, they're coming up through trial and tribulation. You know what I mean? One parent families, or not even in a family, growing up in the system. You know what I mean? So basic things like Ali's saying, like them being able to have someone they can lean on and love.
Yeah.
They've never had that in their life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And to some of them, it's foreign. You know what I mean? To actually feel like that at the end of the day. So for you to build up that type of relationship with a youngster, for them to express himself that way, you know what I mean?
No, real talk.
Yeah.
I agree.
So it's all right. It's all good. It's just a topic I wanted to touch on because, like I said, back in my day,
You couldn't do it, mate.
you couldn't.
You could not in my day as well. You couldn't do it.
You
I'm gonna
couldn't
tell
do
you
that.
about your man and rare and all that
Yeah,
talk there and all of that. You get me?
Nowadays, I think it's healthy in that way. Like I think it's good to,
Well, it's rankings, isn't it?
Yeah,
yeah.
It's rankings.
yeah, definitely.
Mm.
Got to remember, people talk more now. And
Yeah.
you need to be able to talk more because you got to realise like mental health and all of that is
Yeah, man.
rife.
Yeah, indeed.
You know what I mean? So if you can't be getting these off of your head, then it's just their building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's a lot of young people now going through mental health problems. A lot.
And you know what? Majority of it's like childhood trauma, bro.
Yeah.
Things they've seen way back,
Yeah.
but they haven't expressed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah? That's what it is.
Mm. Well, moving on to the next topic. How do you think people are going to be at Christmas in terms of this
Bomba.
lockdown? I'll tie it into tier 3.
Yo, Christmas in my house, yeah?
Mm.
Like, I break up tomorrow. So when I break up and go home and close my door,
It's your business.
that's it.
Yeah, man.
It's your business.
Like, so, you know, all of this, all lockdown, I can't go nowhere. I don't go nowhere at Christmas. I'm in my yard with my family. So I don't need to be nowhere. So that's me, though. You know what I mean? Certain people are different. They'll go, like, I hear people talk about they'll go restaurant on Christmas Day. To me, that's foreign. But you do what you're doing, innit? But I'm saying for me,
Easy.
as of tomorrow, I'm in my yard.
Are restaurants even open, though?
Some of them are.
Yeah.
On Christmas Day?
Yeah, some of them are. Yeah, trust me. I know a family, a mum and a daughter, who will go restaurant every year on yam food. Yeah? And I know a family that will buy their ticket and fly out because them not like Christmas. Yeah, everyone's different, fam. But for me, I'm in my yard. Because guess what? That's where my family is.
It's your condo.
All
innit?
there in the one place, eating, jolly, laughing, joking. That's Christmas for me. It's not a religious thing.
Festive.
It's just a festive thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
true.
9 times out of 10, I don't know, most people I know, it's not a religious thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not. It's just a festive thing. Eat, drink, be happy, be around your family.
So what do you think about the tier 3 system that they've brought in now?
Mate, you know what?
What do you make of it?
It's not what I make of it. I think what the problem is for me is that we're doing something that's never happened before. So mistakes are going to be made. Yeah. The government know as much as me. They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're making it up as they go along.
Yeah, man.
So it's like, you know what I mean? One hand, they're trying to please the people.
Yeah.
Another hand, they're trying to please the economy and keep things going. You can't please everyone. All I've got to say, the tier thing for me don't make no sense. It's either we're locked down or we're not. And I think right now it should have been locked down.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Personally, it should have been locked down.
What do you think, Ali, about it?
Bro, it's like looking at the news recently. So Nottingham, obviously, when they came out of this lockdown, they went automatically into a tier 3 section, right?
Do you think it needed to go into tier 3?
No.
No.
No, because places like London were worse than us.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
London,
no, yeah.
but talking about this, London is now
Now it's tier 2.
gone
innit?
to gone to tier
Yeah,
3.
yeah.
But they're saying that there's a aggressive
Yeah.
form of
Strain.
COVID. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like mortals and that. You get me? Yeah. Real talk.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But I don't. It's like what you said. They don't have a clue.
No, they don't.
But then moving on, the vaccine.
Well, that was what was coming up
You
next.
know what I'm saying? Who did the test, fam? A 90 years old lady. Well, go on.
The thing is I suppose the question is are you
No.
getting in line for your...
Because I got doctors, fam. 500 quid, done, cause.
your
Yeah,
shit?
man, giving the card, fam. I'm done, fam. Yeah, I want to go Dubai, fam. Why do you think everybody's going to Dubai? You seen the prices? Dropped.
Yeah?
Tickets are like 150 quid.
Whoa, I
Yeah?
didn't know that.
You go to the doctor, you know what I mean? He's writing you down this thing. You've been vaccinated, done, bro. He's making money. I'm just telling you this.
What about you, Courts?
Fam, it's hard.
No, let me tell you something. I remember, bruv, episode 1, you were saying my left arm. You remember that?
It's hard because like I've got a blocker. Sorry, I'm swearing. I've got a visit booked, paid for. You know, one of them that's been put off.
You get me? And you ain't getting your money back.
No, I'm not getting my money back.
I hear ya.
And it's not just me, it's my family. So it's like 5, 6 of us paid.
man.
So it's good money.
Yeah, nah.
You have to. I don't
And
know.
right now, I know the next thing is you ain't going nowhere if you ain't got your job.
Yeah. It's going there.
Yeah.
Papers.
It's
If you
going
ain't
there.
got your job and you can prove you got your job, your backside's tanning yasso. So it's like, what do you do, fam?
It's true.
Yeah, but
We're going to be held hostage.
of course.
We're going to be held hostage. Done it there.
And-
Soon, you come out your yard, you won't be able to go shops.
No,
You won't be able to
absolutely,
go
bro.
taxi, nothing.
No.
Unless you've got that card or whatever it is to prove you've had your job.
Clear. All clear.
Everything, bro. Even it's cashless.
Yeah.
That's coming.
It's coming.
Yeah.
It's
Bro,
on its way.
you know how you were saying before this about mental health, bro? It's cracking.
Yeah.
It's cracked off.
Yeah.
How many through this year in lockdown? So many mental health cases of
Yeah,
There
they're
isn't.
not, people are not coping.
Yeah.
They're not coping, man.
or partners
Well,
that have been with
it's-
each other for
You
time.
got to realise, I think, I'm lucky because I'm in education, so it hasn't really touched us. So we're still coming to work.
Yeah, bro, yeah, same for
You got
me.
to realise there's people out there with families.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, jobs have gone.
Yep.
Like, how do you pay your rent?
Yep.
You get
Yeah.
rent. How do you feed your family? You've got no job. I know a man who was self-employed, yeah, and he's had to go get a job in a supermarket, and he's getting like a third of what he earned from his you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's having to do it.
Yeah.
He's got to feed his family and keep them on, keep a
Just-
roof over
man,
their
have to
head.
You have to grab any job right now.
Of course
Same
you have.
thing.
But you got to realise the stress right now for certain people,
Yeah.
big.
The big change as well.
It's big. And you got to realise, like, you've got companies now, like, they're saying, like, all right, you lot all work at home. Yeah, you lot all work at home.
Till next
Yeah?
March.
And everyone's working at home, and companies looking like, raw. You know what?
Saving money.
We're managing everyone with everyone at home. And why do we need the big factory? Why do we need all these big numbers? So
gonna
you know
pay
what? We
this.
can shave off little.
Yeah.
Yeah?
True.
So people are losing their jobs left, right, and centre.
But who's losing out? So when it comes to businesses, who do you think losing out? Not these franchises.
What? The
Independent
people, innit?
businesses.
independent
Yeah, oh yeah,
businesses,
yeah.
Yeah,
Been tarnished,
right.
bro.
Yeah.
And look how they're
Right.
tarnishing them. They even broadcasting some form of a loan.
Yeah.
Yeah, to say, yeah, eligible
We're giving
for a
you
50
some.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's all cool. You know what? It's going to be interest free for the first year,
Yeah.
bro. If
Sting
we're
with
gone into
tax.
3 lockdowns,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I don't know how many lockdowns.
Frank,
bro.
I think it's the third.
Oh, we're going to a third.
Yeah.
Right, that's like a year, near enough a year's nearly completed,
right.
bro. Now you got 50 bags to pay off.
Yeah.
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 What's
With
that?
what?
800 quid a month.
That's
what?
the aftermath.
Yeah.
Because then you're going to get the sharks come in
Yeah.
and start
Slave,
stinging.
fam,
Yeah,
you're
that's
done.
right, fam. That's
Good
right.
night.
Yeah.
Yeah, jabbed up,
Yeah.
cashless, no money, debt. That's what it is.
Man said dead. Yeah,
That's
it's
a
not
debt.
good. Oh, sorry. I thought you said dead.
Oh yeah, you're gonna die anyway. don't
No,
you?
but no, it's not good.
Yeah, but what? Listen, in the right mind of frame, why are you testing the vaccine on a 90-year-old woman?
Because
Well, I
guess
don't
what?
know. 'Cause
'Cause
you-
they're the easiest people to approach and do it to. Yeah?
Worst
'Cause you
case,
bring
if
that
something
to a
bad
youngster,
happens-
he's telling you where to go.
Fam, I think they're gonna roll this into schools.
They're going to try a thing.
The first thing.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think they're already trying a thing. So it's just one of those. It's whether you want to do it or not. If you want to allow your child to go and have that done.
Yeah, but what about if?
I'm not saying I am because I'm not happy about it.
Yeah, of course. And we talked previously a lot about just normal vaccines. Yeah. But this thing now, the way how the news has populated it, how governments and local governments are bringing this forward. You know what I mean? You go to shops, bro, you got to wear a mask. It's mandatory. You know what I mean? Hand gels, like, bro, it's everywhere. Yeah.
It's not good.
But these vaccines, like, look at the process of when you drop your kids off to school and stuff.
You can't even go in with them.
Yeah, bro.
And that's sad.
Like, hospitals, bro.
Yeah, but when your child,
Chapels.
yeah, when you got to take your child into school and they're not used to you not coming to the door, even though it's small, it's not good for
Yeah,
the.
but yo, check it. Even when you've passed on, your funeral, bro, 15 man.
Yeah.
15 man. It's like it started from the beginning, and then even towards the end, it's like, yo, bro, you're on your one. Simple. Even when you go hospital, you can't have family around. Oh no, it's
Can't go
not.
in.
No.
Can't go in. If you're ill, that's it. You're on your own. If you fall ill, you go
I
in.
mean, bro, you mad? Mum's like, yo, bro, I'm
saying,
immune to this
bro,
thing,
I'm
fam.
just saying, if not with that, I'm saying if you just anything.
Man goes, you know what? He goes, you know,
Bro,
you're easy mad.
Listen.
Man's trying to pin like, yeah, you're going to get ill, you're going to be on your one and that.
No,
You're
I
going to
didn't.
die, fam.
Is that what I said?
That's
I
what it
said
sounded
you.
like.
If you
It
got,
didn't sound like that, bro.
you finished.
It did, bro. You hear that?
Have you finished?
I'm done, bro. Man goes,
What I'm saying, you can't. None of your family's going to be able to go in.
I said that.
Yo, Ram, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If my wife or any of my kids were sick and they're in hospital, there isn't no one on earth stopping me from going to see them. Yeah?
The
'Cause I'll
police.
kick down door.
The police. Police officers, he said it. He's on his own. He's on his own.
That was a mistake.
You see, call
Yo,
his face.
yo, Morris. Morris.
You better apologize.
Morris.
Call his
Remember me tell you.
No, I
I
hear
feel
you.
ya, but
I
this-
hear you, mum.
Bro, this
You
is
can't
crazy.
tell me one of my people's in hospital and I can't go see them,
Yeah.
knowing that they might die. No, fam, it's
Trying a thing.
not
They're
that.
trying that already,
Big
bro.
I hear
facts.
that.
Already trying
I hear
that.
that.
They're
I
trying
hear
that.
that.
It's upsetting.
Yeah, I hear that.
You me?
But I'm no. No.
I feel you, man.
But at the end of the day, I'm a person where there's a lot of people saying it's all fake and but me know people who are dead from it,
Yeah.
personally. Yeah? So it's not fake, it's real. May not be as rampant to what they say, but it's real. And I know people who's dead from it. Good amount of people now who have been affected by it. You know, one of them, fam. So at the end of the day, it's all right you doing what you're doing and all of that, but you got to realise, it's like I'm telling the kids here,
It's happening.
you need to be safe.
Yeah.
It's happening. And you need, even when you're not here, you need to be safe, because one of you can come in here and shut down the whole place. Look at my man, Tom Cruise. Did you see what he's going on there?
Kicking off.
Right.
Man was
mad?
kicking. You heard it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man was kicking
He's
off.
right though.
Yeah.
I don't wrong him. I seen
Yeah.
something on the news the other day where they're saying, oh, we shouldn't be doing that and you can't talk to people like that and But guess what? Remember, he's running a multi-million-pound business where they're doing the film and you've got people sitting beside each other. I guarantee you, we said to them, yo, you two don't sit together like that. Yeah? And they've gone and done it again.
Yeah.
You flipped.
And it's flipped. And I'd flip as well because you've got money on the line.
But you know what? Some of the things he said, like, I'm trying to save the industry.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, and you motherfucker. Well, my mum was going in. If I see it again, you're fired.
that's right.
Trying to put food on the table, he says.
It's right though, fam.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, he's not
Come
And
just
he's always
man.
got his mask on.
kicking off. It's kicking off. It's a tense time.
It is a tense time.
It's tense.
But people just need to take it seriously.
Bro,
You know
this
what I
is the
mean?
new normality.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, it is. End of.
And I'd say it gets in the way for a lot of people who aren't, especially with criminal activities as well.
Yeah.
It gets in the way for them, you know what I mean? And I think as time goes on, because I think next year there was, oh yeah, it's going to be, mate, this is it, like you're saying, this is normality, this is it for a good minute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the vaccine, they're saying 2022 before the younger generation start getting it.
Man, getting popped next week, fam. In school. Well, not next week, after, you know.
In the dinners, isn't it?
Yeah, but you didn't, yeah.
Quick squeeze in the sponge.
You
I said in the dinner.
Yeah, real talk.
I won't put it past them.
No, no.
They weren't even told.
Yeah.
This,
I won't put it past them.
apparently, they don't even have to tell your parents.
There you go.
Yeah, but you know what?
Can I just?
It's-
Wait, hold
go
on.
on.
Let me, I've got to say
No.
this. Real talk, yeah. My son came home about, I don't know, a month ago, and says, "Oh, Dad, the teacher was coming in the classroom and saying, right, come and have your jab."
No, mate.
Real
Mate.
talk.
I'm not even saying on air what I'm going to say, but don't
No.
make my daughter
Real.
come home telling me they're telling her to go get jab.
I already
Which jab?
done told him.
The only
make
jab
sure
that
you walk
teacher's
out.
going to know is this one. Huh?
Yeah.
That jab, yeah. But come and get your jab.
Yeah, but you know what? One of the things I don't understand, like I've been working in the school and stuff. Yeah, it's like they're working in bubbles. Yeah, and it fascinates me.
There's
bro,
no such
because-
thing as a bubble,
No, of course
fam.
there isn't.
Yeah?
I know there isn't.
Because
Because check
they-
this. This is what I'm gonna
Go
say
on.
to you.
Good,
So
good.
I'm working in this school, yeah, bro. I've come in one day, yeah. They've not told me nothing, so I've walked in, yeah. free soldier, looking around, right, who am I going to be doing my thing with?
Mm.
I'm seeing like, yo, 1 year and another year, it's empty. Thinking, what's going on here, bro? They're on about, oh yeah, there was an outbreak of COVID. So I'm looking at it like, bro, are you mad? Man's drove all the way from here to there, and you know what I mean? But then what's happened is, bro, what I don't understand is, say, for example, a young person in that class, yeah, was part of this bubble, yeah?
Yeah.
And then he had an older sibling who's in year 6 or something, yeah? But they're all right to still carry on going to school, but they're still living together at home. What are you going on about, bro? How's this working? Oh, yeah, but it's okay because it doesn't matter.
It's making up as a go.
Facts.
Making it up as a go.
Yeah.
That has to, because like I'm
It's
saying,
a new thing, innit? Like
it's
you said.
new, and like people weren't prepared. You know what I mean? It's like us, like we teach and you stand in front of your class and you deliver.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now you're told like, oh no, you can't do that. You've got to work online. What?
Mad.
That, like, for us, that was a big shock. We've had to like fix up quick.
Because they don't feel the same.
That's right.
I know they're making you wear face shields and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, real talk. It's where it's going, bro.
Yeah.
This is normality.
Yeah.
This was long done, long overdue. Yeah. I'm just telling you the truth.
All right, calm down.
Yeah, you're right, innit? You're laughing about it.
Got the
Man
list
was saying
on.
about 10 minutes ago, it was seen man dead.
Got the list on.
No, hold on.
I think the last one, AJ.
Yeah. Well, let's move on to something a little bit more positive. Ish.
As long as it's not Nigel Ben.
All right. So don't even go there.
You know what?
Courts.
Let's just explain
Nah,
to the
I don't
people.
wanna even- I don't even wanna-
because they're not going to
They're
understand
not going to
this.
understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, go on.
but they'll probably
Go
understand.
on and
and
speak.
think, you know what I mean?
Speak,
The guy-
big gob.
Listen.
Go.
The facts is obviously over the last week, there's been certain things where, you know, a good friend, a brother of ours, yeah,
Oh, we're brothers now.
yeah,
Go on.
hug and everything, no
Yeah?
lips and
No
all that.
love.
Is that all right? Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell you I love
Yeah?
you. Okay.
Cool. So obviously his greatest boxer of all time was Nigel Benn, and he said this in episode
So
1.
what?
Why?
Because so what?
Bro, why you saying
So what? I don't understand I still don't understand the problem.
the problem is, bro, it's like,
It's my greatest boxer of all time. My greatest boxer is Nigel Benn.
because I used to watch him
So
on Channel
what?
3.
So what? That's who I like, innit? Done. Courtney, don't even get me started.
I
bro.
can hear that.
That's who I like.
I understand if
And
you're
done.
saying that's who you're like.
Yeah?
I haven't got a
And
problem.
he
with
goes
that.
and he does fall in my
But
top five.
what we said
But what-
was,
Yeah.
yeah, that's it.
It-
You
Speak.
said Nigel Benn, fam.
So? And
You know, talking about the greats, Ali,
Is he
Tyson. Yeah,
he's
Bro, I would
British.
even
He's British.
So?
yeah, what?
So I like that.
Yeah, but we says the greats.
And
When it comes to the greats, there's no category. It's if you're great or not.
and he is great.
I think you missed the question.
Yeah, I
Carl.
reckon
no,
he
I
did.
didn't know.
Yeah.
I was the
I
one that
reckon he
asked it.
Order.
Yeah, you order.
Order.
Let's move on to AJ. Don't get anyway. Let's
Yeah,
move
let's
on.
go to AJ. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do this.
So, what did you watch the fight? Yeah,
Yes.
Ali, you watched it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what did you think of his performance?
Bro, technical. Yeah.
Mhm.
I tell you one highlight for me with AJ was the jab, bro.
Okay.
Used the jab correctly, bro. He ended the guy with his jab anyway.
Okay.
Yes, he delivered about 4 or 5 uppercuts, but it was the snap jab.
Okay.
Yeah, elbow clicking. Done it.
So, Courts, what did you think of the performance
What do I think?
of that particular performance?
I don't rate man. I'm not even going to lie. I don't rate man. See, I'm old school. So, like, when
Nigel
I think,
Benn.
when I think of especially
Nigel
heavyweight
Benn.
boxing,
Oh yeah.
like
George
I
Foreman.
look at I think British boxing has a stigma where
Danny Williams.
it's all wow. What?
I know, you know what? I know what you're on about fireworks. Yeah? You know what it was? Bro, the guy who he fought, right,
There's
was...
no one.
He's
was no
right.
one.
He's
It
no
wasn't.
one.
He only had one fight I know who he had with.
Who?
It was Klitschko. And he lost to him, that's it.
See, that fight there was to make AJ look good
Yeah.
and build his confidence.
Yeah.
Because now he's going on to Fury. And-
But was that performance there ready
no,
for Fury?
no.
I think the Andy Ruiz one was
Yes, that was his best performance as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, but I think he was a lot comfortable in this fight.
Yeah, but he should have took him out a long
Should've took
time
him out
ago.
a long
I don't
time.
know, man.
Third
Long time.
round, if that.
You know, look, my personal views on AJ is, bro, listen, the man is humble.
Yeah.
And I
Of
love
course.
his humbleness.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Now, he's not the technical of boxers. So I don't rate him as like, oh my God, he's an amazing boxer.
His attitude.
But he's got a bomb.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's
Yeah?
got
And
strength.
once he's throws 2-3 of them bombs, if you're still there, you're good, fam.
But he's also one of the brothers that can't handle a bomb.
True.
Yeah.
True. He can't
handle it.
Yeah.
Well, Wilder was another one.
Mm.
Yeah. He's never touched the canvas.
Yeah, but
until he
Wilder
fought.
can't.
Yeah, but Wilder's still.
He's got a bum on his arms. Yeah.
He's
Not
fireworks.
a boxer.
Not a
Because
boxer.
technically, I've watched man tear Wilder apart. All the mistakes he makes as a boxer.
Yeah.
He makes a lot of
Yeah,
mistakes.
of course.
Indeed.
But because he's wild and he's got a bomb,
Yeah.
that's
cold.
that's got him true.
Yeah. But
The Alabama
I
bomb.
think Joshua's got a lot of work to do with Fury.
A lot. Same here. 'Cause I think Fury is a more superior boxer.
Indeed.
Yeah, but
by
what
far.
do you think they're even going to fight?
Yeah. I think
They've
they
got
have
to.
to.
But
Because-
you know what? You know what I see next? AJ versus Usyk.
No.
You know what? No,
He's got to
no.
fight Fury.
No, he's got to fight Fury, but he don't need to fight him now. Usyk's in the way, and he's a problem, bro.
Yeah, but I don't think they will take that risk.
I agree.
You know what?
You know why they won't take that risk? Because him and Usyk, it's not a money fight. Fury and Joshua right now is the biggest fight right now.
You know what?
Lose or draw.
Yeah.
You know what my theory is, yeah? You know, there's certain boxers that when they go to America, they can't handle it. We've seen it, innit? He went to America once. Was it Madison Square Garden?
Who are we talking about?
AJ.
Oh, yeah.
He's only been once.
Yeah.
Oh, and he got knocked out.
Got knocked
Yeah.
out.
Yeah?
True.
Tyson Fury's been a couple of times. And now
he's ready.
He's become...
Yeah.
He's a superstar.
Published in America, yeah?
Yeah.
The mega fight will be there. And
It
I
will
don't think
be.
he'll be mentally there, AJ.
But you're right. It will be there, but it will be good to be there. But
Wembley.
Wembley's got
That's
the most
AJ,
seats,
bro. If it's Wembley, then it's...
and Americans will come over.
Yeah, they will.
Depends
Big
on
fight.
COVID regulations.
I'd love AJ to win. I'd love him to win. You know what I mean? But in my heart, I don't think he's going to.
But like you said, he's got that. He's got the strength to
Well,
it.
you don't know, you know. The
If
guys...
he can get them 2-3 bombs in,
Yeah.
my man will go down.
He's got to pace himself.
Yeah.
Because Fury knows how to pace
So
himself.
if he come into the fight like he fought Ruiz the second time,
Oh yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
That was his best. He looked amazing.
I think he just took the piss this fight. I think he's just waiting around
You
thinking
know,
what he could do.
it was risky. That's a risk. That guy, suppose that guy would have caught him on his chin again, and suppose they did a Ruiz. That might have been his career over.
Yeah, definitely.
Another knockout. He can't afford another
No,
knockout.
he can't.
And that's how you know the fight was mandatory. He had to
Can't.
fight the guy.
Yeah, he had to.
But it was a
He had to,
risk.
he had to redeem his name, mate. He had to redeem his name. 'Cause you're talking, bam, put me in the ring, yeah, 5 mil. I'm nice.
Yeah.
You know
I
what?
fight Tyson.
Yeah.
Bruv, you know what? Before we end all
I fight
this,
Tyson.
Yeah.
you know, before we end all this, yeah, you know what you just said there, bro. What's them YouTubers?
Yeah, killing the game.
Bro, have you seen them recently?
Killing the game.
They sent out
50
messages
mil.
to Dana White, UFC. Bro, did you see
Cut
what
a
they said to
check
Conor
for-
McGregor?
He's cut a check for 50 mil.
Yeah, man. He went, come fight me.
He cut the check. We've
called him
sent
an
him
Irish
over
cunt.
50 mil. What boxer gets 50 mil?
Family, you know what it was?
Unless
That's what I'm saying.
He made that to Conor. He made that to.
It's only
Conor
Mayweather
McGregor.
that gets
So
that
what's
money.
going to
in.
happen now? They're going to turn it into
Yeah.
WWE, some Mickey Mouse thing. Remember I told you?
When he talks
Because,
to him.
yeah, it does, but it's like, when you're talking about putting a YouTuber in with someone like Mayweather and that, it don't make sense.
Happening in
It's money.
February.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense
what?
because it's like me fighting my grandson. You know what I mean? So what happens now is Floyd Mayweather doesn't knock him out because then it doesn't look good. So he's got to like long it out like he did with McGregor because he could have sparked McGregor a long time.
Yeah.
But he's got to long it out to make it look good so everyone can buy into it. But because McGregor isn't of that level, you know it's a put on.
Bro, listen, it's payday for these YouTubers.
Of course it is.
They've got the money.
And you know what? I'm glad for him.
Yeah, I know. I'm happy
I'm
for
glad
him.
for him.
My man threw tissue
Some of that
rolls.
money might roll down here.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, damn right.
True story.
Fam, remember what I'm telling you right now. Any YouTuber out there, 10 mil, I'm about it. About it. Remember that.
Under COVID regulations.
Innit? My son.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So that's the end of the show.
It's a wrap up.
People, before we go, let's do this again. Remember what I said. Ep2, yeah? The energy drink. Remember, I'm not saying it's one of the energy drinks, you know. The energy drink.
Yeah, don't know.
The one to be drinking, Ep2. Give him the strap line.
You gotta taste it to believe it.
Oh!
Jeez!
Yes! Ep2. Don't know people, yeah? This is the drink. This is the one to be drinking. Yeah? And then you know the good thing? Look how much flavours you got. Beer flavours.
7 mile water
Beer
flavors.
flavours. You know, next time you come, there might be 2 missing because I've drank them.
No. You need to be drinking them still.
Next, we've got the Knots jeweler. Yeah. Luxury watches and jewelry specialist. Hit him up on Instagram. I've seen some of his stuff. He's got some 5 and Rolexes. Top notch. He's got the Gucci bangles. And he's certified, especially being from Nottingham. So, you know, big up. Yeah, man. Support the brother. Hard.
Yeah. Moving on to another Nottingham-based top security, Trident Security. Again, covering all spectrums of security, which is close protection, licensed, up to licensed venues, event security, retail securities, industrial, residential, and VIP security. So if you need that top security, look on the web, Google Trident Security. They are the very best.
The Manarchy.
Wanna play with me, but they ain't got no history. They know me, this to me. I keep it clean like Listerine for good luck. My wifey blew a kiss to me. I had them wanna play with me, but they ain't got no history. And they know me, this to me. I keep it clean like Listerine for good luck. My wifey blew a kiss to me. I had them wanna play with me, but they ain't got